Dun, 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 dun. Oh, phone, don't start your acting up now. Yes, people, welcome back to Danny AFC TV. What's good in the hood? Man, what's good in the hood? I just had some, my head's all hot. I just had some Chinese, yeah? Shouts out to RB, innit, blows. I swear, do you know what RB's just done to me, yeah? He goes to this Chinese shop a lot, yeah? I've seen man go there, innit? Do you know what man's just done? He must have phoned up Mr. Ho or whatever his name was, innit? Yo, did one white boy come in? Bare excited, bare wearing pink and everything. Yeah, fam, he's gonna come and order a vegetable thing. I beg you, spice his bumbuckler. RB, I know you're wicked like that, fam. I swear down, I've been damping down my head with a tissue like this. Like, I swear God is watching me. Man, why does this number look mischievous? Yalla. Oh, RB, that's that joke. That's that boy that I was just chatting to outside the Chinese shop. Whoa! Mr. Jahal, what's going on? Long time no see, my brother. Heather, what's good? Daniel He, brother, what's going on? When his party come back? Bro, it doesn't matter when he's coming back. Let me tell you one or two things I know factually about Thomas Partey. Number one, if he was ready and available now, we'd probably play him at right back. Arteta's obviously trying to fuck him. He wants him out. The African nations come in. You could call it even 2% slightly racist. I don't know what it is. Because you can't tell me Thomas Partey ain't a better midfielder than Fabio Vieira, Keir Havertz, etc. So I'm not going to say it's a racist thing, innit? Just as I said, sometimes Arteta doesn't do the best for the club. And I've been told that if, listen, bros, barring injuries, if Thomas Partey was available and ready for selection tomorrow, he'd probably be considered as a right back. Right, 9 of us in the live, guys. 2 minutes in. Please be getting the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you is new. What's your thoughts on that, Mr. Jahal? Thomas Partey considered just as a right back. Now, I'm not saying, listen, Arteta's not a fool. Well, surely not. But again, if Keir Havertz wasn't playing well and Rice needed help, it's Man City coming and with God and Allah's blessing, imagine Thomas Partey was back for the weekend. I'd feel a lot happier if Thomas Partey alongside Declan Rice coming with Man City coming up. Shouts out to RB on that. Obviously, where them man have lost out on Rodri, I'd love to have a Thomas Partey back. But, bruv, it seems long. It seems booky. It seems like when Saliba got injured last season, I started getting suspicions that he weren't going to sign a new contract. Do you know what I mean? What's going on, Heather Girl? So it's pretty much a case of that. Now, where is the real one? I'm going to quickly get the link out there, guys. So what, man? Don't tell me something you're at hospital. I must sound so heartless, but don't tell me nonsense about your hospital. Like me and you are brethren, me and you are family. Right, live now. Fucking hell, that Chinese has opened me up. Wow. Let me quickly get the link out there to some of the real ones. Guys, do be getting the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you is new. Where are we at? Let me just call a few of the real ones in, man. I want some of the real ones here today. I've got a couple of pieces of information I want to share with people. So let's be getting into the chats and the comments. Go fuck yourself in your hospital talk. Right. He's not a right back. We need him in the middle. With Rice. Exactly, bros. But look where he did play at the start of the season, bros. You know what I mean? Timber did start at left back. He started right back. This inverted thing was about to go crazy, but Timber got injured and Thomas Partey got injured. You see how he started, bros. And Arteta, honestly, bros, this is not me. What am I lying to you guys? Am I trying to be misdevious out here? Or a little mischief, whatever you call it, like them words there? Brother, it's kind of factual, isn't it? When Arteta has an idea in his head, he runs like mini Pep. I don't know if it's Pep on the phone to him. Hey, little Pep. Arteta, how are you doing, bro? Hey, why don't you play? If Zinchenko isn't there, don't worry. You play the Polish guy, Jacob, a left back. Hey, Thomas Partey, a right back. I swear this is Pep Guardiola telling man how to play. I swear Pep Guardiola is taking the right piss out of Arsenal Football Club and Mikel Arteta personally. Like, come Sunday, what kind of fuckery is he going to do? Is he really going to run with Keir Havertz and Thomas Rice? Thomas Rice, you know. Thomas Rice. I was trying to say Thomas Partey. No, I wasn't. I was trying to say Declan Rice. Thomas Rice. Anyways, right. Whereas obviously your prediction versus City, I believe will get hammered. Haaland is hungry. So do I. Alvarez is on his case. Rodri missing though. They have lost 2. I reckon they'll get back to winning ways in Europe. I have no idea who they're playing. We're away to Lons. It would be interesting to see who City are playing actually. I can't see them losing 3 in a row, innit? They've lost 2, innit? They've lost to Wolves and they lost to Newcastle, man, in the League Cup. I was talking to my guy at RB, but even though deep down I feel he knows City and Pepper's got this and he's got control of the situation, I think even he was saying, like, bruv, I don't know if probably like we signed right. Like the core's a little banger, do you know what I mean? It's going to take him a minute to get up to the scratch of things in the Premier League. I think Calvin Phillips has obviously been caught out slightly, innit? I think there was a class gap between Leeds United and Man City, man. And I don't know. Arsenal and Liverpool have actually been fucking linked with the Ute from Man City, I call him. I call him the Ute from Man City, do you know what I mean? Or the Ute from Leeds. Guys, do be getting the likes on the video. Do be going subscribing. I'm going for a Desmond 2-2. Interesting. Last time you said that, bros, you know what happened. Do you know what, bros? Unfortunately, I'm going Arsenal 1, Man City 2 at the moment. But do you know what? Let's just say he puts out a 1-11 that I appreciate. Do you know what I mean? That I can get along with. I can say we can draw as well. I'm not going to say we're going to beat Man City. Maybe a 1-1 or 2-2, like the real one, Jean I'll be saying. Do you know what I mean? I think we'll win 2-0. That's wonderful from you, Heather. Not taking the piss. I'm like, that's fuck me. I don't Man City not to score a goal against us. Ooh. Nothing like an old-fashioned wing-back up and down the line. Fuck this in 30 crap. Exactly. And Thomas Partey was never a comfortable right-back, bro. So that one there, I never got it. And I fear if he was ready and available now, he'd probably attempt it again. Because why would you put Thomas Partey at right-back at the start of the season and Timber at left-back and then he got injured? So I believe if Thomas Partey was available for Man City and Lons and he was fully fit, I actually believe the nightmare scenario would be he'd be back at right-back. Guys, get the right likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you is new. I'd like to... Oh, hold on. I would not play Saka, Rice, Saliba against Lons tomorrow. Save them. Bro, I totally agree with you, but imagine disrespecting the Champions League like that. Let's just say we lost. I still understand that there's 4 games left to retrieve the situation. I'd be very cautious before we took the piss out of it. But you know what? Saka and Saliba, I can't lie. I would not play them. Do you know what? You're right. I want to play none of them. But who plays centre mid? Jorginho and who, bros? Jorginho and Havertz. It's just not good enough, guys. It's not good enough. But you're totally right, Craigie, man. Shouts out to you, Gunnar Forever. Guys, please get the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. I'm going to go Arsenal 0, Man City 4. Oh, fuck you, Phil. Guys, we have got a Man City fan on the channel. He'll introduce himself to you. I'll call him RB. Like he's Turkish, my brother. RB! So RB will be on the channel come Sunday. Arsenal versus Man City. Tierney, 3 months. I know the motherfucker is made of plastic. As reliable as Wenger beating Marino, which I believe never did happen, innit? Make it stop being Mr. Negative, Phil. Stop being Mr. fucking negative. Right, Yui, what's your thoughts on everything else? Tierney out for 3 months. I don't believe we're going to see our 25 mil now. You even said it last night, innit? Our optimum, as Darmish would say, the optimum time to get the 25 mil for KT, considering we never extended his contract, was in the summer. That's that rainbow. You know about tasting that rainbow, people. Guys, please be liking, please be subscribing. What's good in the woods? I'm going to enjoy being here on Sunday evening watching the meltdown. Well, perhaps there's going to be a Man City fan on the fucking channel with me, so imagine if something dumb does happen, innit? My man's going to be cracking up. Then again, I could kick him out of the stream because you know I'm rude, innit? Who was the last person? Yui will tell you, innit? The last person that upset me on my stream, I just kicked the blood clot out, innit? Luca. In fact, Yui begged me to bring him back the very next night, so I could just kick him out again. Just let him talk for 10 seconds and then just kick him out. Yui, like, I beg you bring him back so you can kick him out again. He did. Voyeur, or whatever it was meant to be, voyeur and a specialist in failure. Yes, but that was because I believe there was 2 things. Either Mourinho wanted the Arsenal job, or he didn't like it that Wenger got paid more than him to finish 4th every season. And Mourinho's point was, if I went a season without a trophy, or definitely 2, I'm sacked no matter what club I'm at. Ramsdale gets a bigger fee than Tierney. You never thought that. Very true, bros. But you had a lot of bros. I was never gassed saying Tierney was a 50 million player. When people started linking him with Man City in the summer for 50 million, bros, I was cracking up. Come on, bros. You can admit that yourself, Yui. I never said that. I said he's a good, reliable defender. I like him. Without the injuries, I really like him. But he's nothing special. Do you know what I mean? Always knew that as well. Get the popcorn on. El Neni and Junior, central mid. Imagine. Wow. Can you imagine the creativity levels there? But at least El Neni, do you know what I mean? He works like a horse, isn't it? Like, do you know what I mean? And he enjoys it as well. He plays with a smile on his face. Someone kick him in his nuts on the floor. He just gets up. You know that guy at school that you could piss in a Lucozade bottle, yeah? You could piss head up on a Lucozade bottle, seal it, pass it to him, give him a drink. Sick. Fam, you know you just drunk straight there. That's my urine right there. Stop fucking around, Dan. You're not funny. And then put the bottle down. I'd be running at a motherfucker, kicking him in his chest, pushing the Lucozade bottle, not down his throat with the said piss inside it. But some people just find anything funny. What can you do? They smoked arson on his 1000th game. Yeah, I literally had tears in my eyes. I so felt for Arson. See, there were the times I was like, just go, man. Just go. Just stop it now, bro. You can't stop the rot. Every time it was Bayern Munich 5-2. Chelsea 6-1. Man United 8-2. And then we bought fucking what? Arteta. Am I imagining that? Am I just high, innit? After we got B8-2, we bought Arteta, innit? Arteta, we bought 5 of them. Fuck. That was the Arteta time. Santos, the fat left back, Brazilian. Arteta, some strikers called Pong Chung Wang Ching Wang. That guy, sorry, don't take that in a funny way, guys, but he was of Asian heritage. His name was Park Chung Jai, something like that. Oh shit, I'm too fucked up. But yeah, and who else come in that time? Was it Francis fucking Jeffers or something? I'm buzzing. I can't remember it. I'm trying to take it out of my head because I fucking hate it. Danny, I do not get all the hype with Tottenham. Seriously, they ain't winning anything. Bro, I'm going to be honest with you. On inspection of the Liverpool game, to be honest with you, you'd have to give Ange Postecoglou a transfer window or two. I believe only Maddison was his signing. He didn't get to replace Kane. He hasn't changed the wingers, just Son and Krajewski. He brought in Manor Solomon on a free. Ooh, that was never going to rock the Premier League world. So, as much as I agree with you, I don't believe he's been given the Arteta tools to work with so far. So it's a touch harsh, I'd say. A touch harsh, but I agree with you. Because on close inspection of the Liverpool game, Liverpool should have won. 9 men, they should have dug out a draw. Tottenham have got that hoodoo. But I get scared of teams like that when they're just grinding out results. Like, who knows? And I have been told, and it is in my information of today, Ange will and shall be back. And this is by Enoch and fucking Daniel fucking Levy. Danny, are you having Edu? Hold on, are you having Edu yet? As being our best sporting director. Hold on, Danny, are you having Edu yet? Has been our best sporting director so far. No. I'm gonna base this on a couple of things, isn't it? Like Martinelli wasn't his signing, bruv. Like that was Francis Caggio. Like surely you've got to have the Brazilian market a little bit more tapped in it. Like you are Brazilian and you worked for the Brazilian national team. And you knew of the lower academy players out there, all the Hendricks. Like we're linked with a guy hard today. His name is Marcus Leonardo. He is a Santos striker. He bagged 20 or 22 goals last season for Santos. I think he's 21 years old. Arsenal and Man United linked. Now, like if Arsenal want a Brazilian guy from Brazil, from Santos, I swear Edu's Brazilian. That should be all hooked up and done. And as for some of the other signings, bro, all right, cool, isn't it? Name me one. Name me one of our signings that Edu and Arteta has pulled out where Liverpool and Man City were trying to poach him from us. Go on, tell me one signing. Which signing have we pulled out? Rice? I'm not going to comment. But for me personally, other teams didn't have the finances for Declan Rice. Hence why we definitely got it. And I do believe Declan Rice did want to play for Arsenal. I said it would be 2 clubs he would play for, innit? And I said it for a long time, Yui. I said it a year before the transfer happened. I said Rice will play for Arsenal or Chelsea. Done. No. At least Bayern It's crap at the moment. Yeah, I wouldn't fear them beating us 5-2 at the moment, but then again, they've still got their tricky wingers, Kingsley Coman, Sane. They've got a striker called Harry Kane there now. Do you know what I mean? Thoughts? What? Thought his name was fuck in. I don't know. What? Question, Danny, who will score more goals in the league this season, Havertz or Mudryk? If given a chance, bros, it's going to be Mikhailo Mudryk all day long. Look at his goal today. If he's given a fair, I almost licked my hat off, crack of the rip, yeah? Crack of the whip at Chelsea. Mikhailo Mudryk's a good player, bros. I've always told you this. It's Kai Havertz. Right, contract renewal is fantastic. He should never have allowed the Saliba situation to get so deep. You know what I mean? Everyone else is getting contracts a lot quicker, while Saliba on 12 months. That unacceptable. But I'm going to blame Arteta. All right, on the contract renewals, yeah, we've been fantastic. Saliba aside, yes, I agree with that. Odegaard, new deal. Before vultures start snaking around him. Sakea, new deal. Martinelli, new deal. Zinchenko and Ben White, as in my notes tonight, them deals are done basically. Ben White and Zinchenko are signing new deals, and Arteta will be next. I've been told it could be Christmas, the latest that we hear on all three, but I reckon Zinchenko and Ben White will be out pretty momentarily, and the Arteta new contract will be announced just before Christmas. Guys, do be getting the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if we're new. You never change your spots. A leopard never does change your spots, bro. Who is it? Is it a friend of mine? Who is it? Don't be Saliba. Who is it? Daddy, Luton Town will get more points than Havertz and Mudryk scoring Premier League goals. Clip it. I have clipped it. I clip every comment, bros. Shouts out to you, brother. Not so sure. Because Mikhailo is a G. Who is it? It's not his fault that he's at Chelsea, and it doesn't seem to matter, and it doesn't seem right. All you motherfuckers are vulturing Mudryk all night. It isn't his fault he's at Chelsea. They're a scumbag fucking club. Look at Fernando Torres, Zinchenko, and Sterling. They're all fucked up. Who is it? Is it a friend of mine? I'm a bit of my son. Shouts out to my real one. Where's Arda Galea? Who is he? Where is Arda? Who offended? Yo, the big man, what's going on? Real Madrid Stadium looks wild. They've been working on that for a minute. Do you miss Xhaka? No, but I can formally tell you today, Granite is coming out with the truth. I left Arsenal after Arteta argument. Exclusive, guys. Let me just start out my dreadlocks. Granit Xhaka exclusive. And anyone that hasn't read these reports, you shall read them in the next 24 to 48 hours. It will be on Sky, TNT, or whatever you want to call it. But that's the top line of my news today. Xhaka, I left after Arteta argument and altercation. Guys, read into that what you like. I'll be chasing that one a little bit closer, but I knew it. I knew there was something about that Granite cell. I prefer Mudryk. Exactly. You know what I mean? Mudryk's a bad man. Daddy, have you heard about Arsenal travel is a serious issue for the Champions League tomorrow? Yeah, I've heard we've already broke a Champions League rule or something, but so did Newcastle a couple of weeks ago because weather conditions. So let's just say the weather was bad. Bollocks. Meow, 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 meow. Made another 400 fucking notes. You're printing them pound notes. I'll tell you what you got to do. Get a fucking tenner and fucking put your name on it, son. Fucking Acresville. I'm flying, bruvs. That's what I like to see. 1 point of City so far, guys. Hasn't been that bad. If we beat City, we are 2 points ahead. No Rodri. Big chance for us. Boy, guys, we got a Man City fan coming on the channel. He's been saying he ain't that confident either, but I think he's just gas talking. He's gassing it, innit? He's gassing it. He knows Guardiola loves punching up Little Pep, innit? And Little Pep, obviously, you know what I mean? Likes getting schooled. I reckon we'll get at least a draw. Oh, very confident from the Jaegers. I thought it was Craig. The Jaegers. Bros, I'd love to get a ticket for City. You got a ticket for me for City crawling around. Seriously, Jaegers. I'll kiss you, bro. I'll do anything for you. I know it's very late notice. I totally forgot City was coming up, bros. Just beat up your mate, bros, and take his ticket off him. I swear to God, just a one-off. Just beat him up. Surely we have to be. Yui's been saying that for a little while, like since the start of the season. We have to start fucking showing these Man City motherfuckers. To be honest with you guys, now that they have lost to Newcastle, now that the mighty Wolverhampton did beat them up, I have to say this is the optimum time. I say. Can anyone confirm who Man City are playing on Tuesday or Wednesday in the Champions League? Not that it matters. I just want to know for security reasons. We'll call it. Yeah, a draw. I take that right now, bros. As Jean RB said, he's going a 2-2. That's a brilliant stat, isn't it? I can't even read it, but it just hurts my throat too much. But I'll do it because you're a gangster. Last time we beat City, some dickhead scored against them. Lego man. Our Champions League games are like Europa League games, boring. Don't worry, bros. You won't be saying that come the knockout, bros. Last time the league was 15-16, I believe. Fuck me. See, that's been a little while, isn't it? Since they got good, basically, yeah? Since loads of money went into the club, we never beat them ever again. Bruh. Whenever is the optimum time regarding us, we usually press the self-destruct button. No, well, when Arteta had COVID and COVID-26, and he wasn't able to, like, that game there, I don't know, we kind of peppered Man City and ended up losing 2-1. I think the great Granit Xhaka scored. But, yeah. Bomber clock! Jesus! Is that if we don't get Man City? Like, I don't know, like, listen, there's not many of the greats. Real Madrid haven't looked wonderful this season, but you could see Vinicius Jr. just terrorise us. Bayern Munich, it's about Harry. It's about their front three, or I'd be quite comfortable against them. Kingsley Coman, probably Sane, Harry Kane. I don't know. I'd be a bit iffy about their front three, but Bayern Munich don't scare me. PSG, like, it'd be just like us to get fucked up by them, but they don't really scare me, pen and paper. Club Barcelona. Again, provided we play brilliantly, they shouldn't scare us. But, bruv, you've got to look at the teams that have put us out of the Europa League. Olympiacos! PSV! Like, blood, these are bang average teams that have dashed us out of the Europa League. So if man can't really run the Europa League, we're not winning no bomber fire Champions League. But yeah, maybe if Pep managed us, we could win the Champions League this season. But possibly, probably. You never know. The truth is out there. Couple of wins in a cup against them. True. If we get good draws in made the final last year, AC Milan made the semis. It is true. And talking, yes, dedication. And talking of like the Italian clubs, none of them really and truly scare me. AC Milan, I don't even think Juve made it. AC Milan, Inter Milan, Napoli. They haven't started the season brilliant. So I get it. But honestly, and this ain't because dedications come in, brothers, guys, this guy is going to be coming on. This is our Man City fan. He'll be in the building on Sunday. And I'm not just saying it because he's here. I actually can't see past Man City winning the Champions League. Do you know what I mean? And all I could only hope is like they don't spend too tough in January and it derails them. Because even dedication is saying without Rodri, he's saying, fuck this Calvin Phillips you. But I'm not sure he's feeling the brother from Wolves so far. Mateus Nunes, is that his name? Mateus Nunes. I don't think I don't ever do this, but let me just see what man's saying. Even if we're doing bad, not confident, but I reckon because we lost 2 games, we're gonna win. Exactly, and that's what you'd expect from a class team like that. But I don't do people's comments wrong, so let me just do them in order. Optimum time, I've done that. Couple of wins in the cups. Exactly right. It's funny how the one game we played really well against City, Teta wasn't there. Yeah, bros, that was the game that we actually played best against Man City. And that's when I thought, fuck, this number 2, I like him, you know. He's got a bit of a mouth on him. I'm not saying install him as our number 1, but I like the number 2. I'm sure someone will take him and give him a chance soon. Where's he from? Spain. Man City haven't been at their best this season. If Wolves can beat them and Brentford last season twice, why can't we? Seriously. There's always that thing, brother. Especially when you got a great manager like Guardiola. You'll always raise your performance, innit? A guy like Guardiola would not allow his team to go out unmotivated against Arsenal. Now, you could direct that straight back at me and say, so why isn't Teta motivating Arsenal enough? Maybe it isn't just motivational, bros. Maybe we're not good enough. I don't know. All I'm saying is, even if Man City lost the next Champions League game, and they lost 3 games in a row, League Cup, Wolves in the league, and Champions League against whoever, why do I feel they'll soon fix up by the time they come to the Emirates? But thank the dog and the Lord that the game is actually at the Emirates Stadium. I'm going Real Madrid this year, brother, but I don't like the way they're playing so far. Ancelotti seems to be getting it wrong. It seems to be getting it wrong for me. And they're fucking missing Benzema badly. Like, could they try and get up there? I swear he's flopped in the Premier League. Hosselu or something. Hosselu. Are you playing me? This is Real and my blood clot Jid. Hosselu. Fam, I swear Hosselu played in the Premier League. And he was horrible with Salou. Man City, Real Madrid and Bayern. Rest we can handle. I hear that. Dedication, what are you saying? Where's dedication's other comment gone? Oh, it's down there. Right, so now we're just back up. We're back up to speed the comments. Guys, do be getting the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if we're new. If Arteta picks the right lineup against Man City, we'll win 2-1. All right, what would be... All right, let's just say Thomas Partey's fit to play. I think he'd bench him because I was going to say he'll put Thomas Partey right back. Like, surely against Man City, he'd put Thomas Partey back in the centre. But I'm going to chase down where this injury is. Where is Thomas Partey? What are they just leaving him there till fucking January to roast? Big you up, dedication. Even see what I mean? And this is a Man City fan talking. Even if we are doing bad, I'm not that confident. But I reckon because we lost them 2 games, we're going to win. And that's a Man City fan talking. Right, I think we get to the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Unfortunately, when we come up against teams like Real Madrid, Bayern, they're going to have too much for us. Again, bros, in terms of experience, they'll have too much for us. Because again, I only can go by what Teta has done so far. And in the Europa League, Olympiacos have served us up. Like Zorro. And PSV have served us up. Like Zorro. The last time Man City lost 3 games in a row was 8 years ago. Let me say that again. The last time Man City lost 3 games in a row was 8 years ago at Man Munich. Are you talking about Pep or Man City? They lost to Bayern to make it the 3rd game in a row. I didn't want to see Partey right back against Man City. Exactly. So, again, can we trust him to actually pick the best lineup? Like, Partey can't be that far from fitness. Like, what happened to him? What did he get? A fucking busted skull out here? I don't personally understand why his Arsenal career just seemed to have stalled. And I told you all in the summer that Partey wouldn't be a part of the plans no more. How did I know this? Okay, I thought so. Right. So, the last time last time Pep lost 3 games in a row when he was at Bayern. Yeah, and that's probably why he lost the Bayern job in the end. Because, like, that was a bit of a strange one in Bayern. Like, I don't know. Isn't like Bayern don't win the league every year. I wouldn't say that was his greatest time in managerial. But then again, he still probably won everything in it with Bayern. I don't know. He didn't win the Champions League, though, did he, the little bastard? Guys, do be getting the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. I'm going to run into some news. Agsaka, I left Arsenal after Arteta disagreement and argument. KT is out till 2024. That's Braveheart. Get a done it. Who's I don't know. Osman Diamonde. He's a big 6'2", yeah? Sporting Lisbon. I've been talking about him for a fucking hot minute now, yeah? Please, Arsenal, before Man City, Real Madrid, or some bastard team like that go and take him, it's a €69 million release clause. That works out to £59.99999 million. Arsenal, do the right thing. We need a centre-back. Talking of that, guys, left-back, centre-back, central midfield, winger, striker, and we're bubbling, but we still need 5 positions filled at this club. And if we fund it by selling Ramsdale, we're going to need a reserve goalkeeper at some time. Guys, if you had the choice of Victor Osimhen, Napoli, Ivan Toney, Brentford, or Ollie Watkins from Aston Villa, who would be your guy that could score 20 goals a season at Arsenal? Pedro Neto, the Wolverhampton striker, come winger, who probably shot down Man City at the weekend, is being ever so linked with Arsenal. Now, this guy has been linked with Arsenal before. Arteta likes him. Guys, what would be your 2 positions, the 2 optimum, I'm going to say, positions that you would fill? Oh, they're missing kids right now. Hold on. Okay, hold on 1 second. Sorry. Let me. Hold on. Blah, blah, blah. What does Arsenal need come January as well? Forget buying someone that hasn't played Champions League football. Like, even if they have to sit out for the season, I want them to bed in for that next 6 months. Missing KDB right now. Best assist artist to Haaland. Exactly. And that's the one that's hurt you. And that's what I'm saying. That's like Arsenal losing Saka now, or Arsenal losing Rice or Saliba. I reckon that derails our season. Any three of them. If it was ever all three of them, we're fucked. But Saka, Rice, Saliba are so important. It's unbelievable. And yeah, obviously good point, bros. Because even though he ramped with De Bruyne once or twice, and when I say ramped, Pep, he put him on that bench a couple of times. That was just to sharpen him up and let him know he had Bernardo Silva's, or he had Riyad Mahrez's, or he had Phil Foden's, or he had Jack Grealish's. Do you know what I mean? That's what it's like at Man City. Mikhailo Mudryk has scored for Chelsea. It was a good goal tonight. Fatty is up for sale. Barcelona says he has no future at the club, and it is all about raising his transfer fee. Barcelona are looking at Jadon Sancho already as an alternative to Ansu Fati. Bowen, that's Gerard Bowen, the West Ham right winger, is a surprise Liverpool target in January, especially if Mohamed Salah was to leave. And Ange Postecoglou has been told money will be available for him to strengthen his Tottenham squad. Quickly into your Arsenal news, as there isn't a lot. Osman Diamonde is being looked at closely by Arteta and the board, and Edu. He's 6'2". He's a fucking beast. €69 million release clause. Please, Arsenal, do something before Man City or Real Madrid do. Kieran Tierney is out till 224. Fuck him. Exaka left Arsenal because of a rift and an argument. This will break soon. Marcus Leonardo, Santos striker, scored over 20 goals in Brazil last season, has been linked with Arsenal and Man United. Allegedly, he has a £25 million release clause. Ben White and Zinchenko, new contracts will be announced very soon. Osman could be coming available before January. This could depend on the videos, the racist videos, basically, that Napoli, his own club, put out there. And Napoli's poor start to the Serie A title this season, their defence, basically. See how they get on in the Champions League. Ivan Toney has pretty much 100% put in a transfer request at Brentford. And Ollie Watkins, no one knows what he really wants at Aston Villa, but he is an Arsenal fan. And Neto, constantly linked with Arsenal. Why do I get the suspicious feeling that we probably will do something of Neto? Question. Which team out of Arsenal and Tottenham will lose their first game? Well, that's fucked up to say, isn't it? Because they've just played Arsenal away in Liverpool. They've got 4 points. We've drawn at home to 10-man Fulham. Looked dodgy in the last 10 minutes, man. I was edgy in the last 10 minutes against Tottenham, if you want the truth, thinking that they were going to nick it. It's hard to say, bros, because we've got Man City coming up. And Man City, you're not Man City, like, bros. We could be 2-0 down in the first 20 minutes and done. Doesn't Arsenal play Chelsea after Man City in the league? 6 points collected. What, for Arsenal? Jesus Christ. Yes, as I said, it is a very key time. Remember I said, after the next 9 fixtures, which was a little while ago, clearly, I'll be able to tell you how Arsenal's season's going to go. So Lens was in it. It finished at Seville. Arsenal, Man City, away at Chelsea, away at Seville. That's what I said was the key 9 games, and we've obviously played a few of them now. So, yeah. And then it lightens up. It's Sheffield United at home, West Ham away, Newcastle away, and then back to Seville at home, and then Burnley at home. But yeah, straight after Man City is away. Is it away to Chelsea? Yes, away to Chelsea. Yeah, away to Chelsea, straight after Man City. Guys, do be getting the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if we is new. It seems to have got a little bit quiet now in the comments. Let's start speeding up these comments. Let's get the questions in. Shouts out to you, Craig. Shouts out to Dedication TV. Shouts out to you and all of the real ones. Drink to that bun, you know. Yeah, I like that. So, what is your thoughts, guys? Starting with Lens on Wednesday. Let me tell you what I think my 1 to 11 should be. I haven't thought about it, so it's a little bit freestyled. Ramsdale in goal. At right back, it's time for Tomiyasu to play. Left back, I have no idea what to say apart from Zinni. And then it's Jacob and fucking Gabriel, I suppose. 2 left-footed centre-backs. I don't want Saliba to play. Centre mid, El Neni, Jorginho, just ahead of them. Emil Smith-Rowe. On the left, Trossard if back. On the right, Nelson. Up front, that shit cunt in Nketiah. We're winning those games. I hope so, bros. Chelsea have started winning tonight. I'm not saying they should be a threat to us, and we haven't got reasonably a good record against Chelsea, but they weren't going to stay shit the whole season, bros. I don't know. For me, you know what I mean? He was trying to play quite a settled 11 as much as he could as well, old Pochettino. I'm not as confident, mate. I don't know. And I'm talking because the way Tottenham were able to get back at us and the way Fulham was able to nick a draw off us. And they were down to 10 men, bruv. So I'm not as confident as you. Like, Forest at home, we were terrible, bruv. Danny, Ramsdale is finished, bro, for the Premier League games. Danny, Ramsdale is finished, bro. I'm not saying Ramsdale is going to play any Premier League games. I don't even want him to. I said for Lons, my team. Lons, that was my team for Lons, bruv. Did you think that was my team for Man City? Jacob in the fucking centre. El Neni. No, bruv. That's my team for Lons. Talking for Man City, I'm going to pretend Thomas Partey's back on the bench, but I don't know. He's got to be back soon. But anyway, for Man City, for me, it would be Rea. I'm tempted to say Tommy Stewart right back, but Ben White, Zinchenko left back, Saliba Gabriel. Central midfield has got to be, I suppose, Rice and Jorginho, or we're going to get walked through. And Jorginho, shit. Anyway, Odegaard ahead of them. Saka on the right. Hopefully Martinelli or Trossard on the left. I prefer Martinelli. And Jesus up front. I don't want to see Nketiah start no more. That is the first thing I want to say. I'm bored of Nketiah. He certainly is, bros. He certainly is. I knew when he come in, bros, that was our number one. This was the guy Arteta wanted before Ramsdale. But we were kind of priced out by Brentford, you know what I mean? He had a longer contract, etc. If you remember correctly, bros, Rea was our number one target. And then suddenly it was Ramsdale. So in that respect, you could say, no matter what Ramsdale done, it was never going to be good enough. Do you know what I mean? When you've got a thought and an idea in your head, like a mini Pep thing. Do you know what I mean? Like he is. Guardiola wanted a new goalkeeper as soon as he got to Man City. Do you know what I mean? That Edison. And if you ask me, Rea and Edison have got kind of similar attributes. If you ask me, commanding, good distribution, can throw, can kick, can play out from the back, fucking outstanding. And you've seen that from Edison taking the piss at times. He's really comfortable on his feet for a goalkeeper. And Rea is in very similar, the same mold for me. Do you know what I mean? Guys, did you like and did you subscribe to the channel? 38 minutes in. Why is all the comments slow down? Shouts out to you, Craig, keeping it going. Yes. And as I said, a couple of right signings now, bruvs. Do you know what I mean? Like, central midfield is so hard now. I'm not saying there isn't others. Like, I'll be looking at Real Madrid, Tukumeni, Kamavinga. There's Kamavinga, like, reckons he's had a bit of a, well, not reckons. There's been a bit of an argument with Ancelotti, but he's still playing, and he's still playing ahead of Tukumeni. There's midfielders out there. I just don't want another Jorginho, another Trossard. Like, when they say Neto could be coming in January, that sounds so fucking Trossard-ish or Jorginho-ish. Just that player that's all right. That'll turn up here and there. But it isn't like a player Pep Guardiola wanted at Man City. Could you see Pep Guardiola wanting a Trossard or a fucking Pedro Neto from Wolves? No. Edison, Walker Diaz, the new centre-back, Longchi, something, Aki, Nunes, Foden, Deku, Haaland, Bernardo. So no place for Alvarez. Let me get this right. So right-back Walker Diaz, Guavadial, Aki left-back, I take it. We've gone, where's your other central midfielder? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Brother, I've got one player less. Look, Walker Diaz, Guavadial. Hold on, the new centre back. Guavadial, Aki. Yeah, Guavadial. That's the new centre back. But I'm still making it one player less. Look, Edison, Walker right back, Aki left back, Guavadial and Diaz centre back. Yeah, you're missing a central midfielder because you've got Nunes, Foden, Deku, Haaland, and Bernardo. You're missing one player. You got 10. Who are you missing? I know Rodri should be there. I think you need to throw in Calvin Phillips. You've missed Phillips, unless you want to play someone different. You've got 10 players. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Guavadia down 9. Aki 10. Yeah, you got 10 players, Edgy. Bros, if you want to play with 10 players against us, voila. I take that all day long. Shouts out to you, Dedication TV. So let me look at that. Edison, so it goes Walker right back. Diaz, Guavadia. I like his touch. Aki left back. That's something that Man City never actually done. I thought they'd buy themselves a left back, or a natural left back, not cussing Ake ever. Nunes central midfield. Foden, I reckon, will be attacking mid. Deku on the left, Bernardo on the right, and Haaland up front. And because he's missed the central midfielder, I'm going to go Calvin Phillips, as Rodri is injured. Or have I missed someone? I might have missed a Man City player. I don't believe I've missed someone. And they played that young kid, Rico, again the other day, but he's a right back. But yeah, he'll keep it experience. No bun here. What, Phillips? So who else can you play? That's why he has to play Phillips. That's why he's played, isn't it? But yeah, your defense is sound. Edison, Walker right back, Aki left back, Ruben Diaz, and Guava Diao. Banging. You know what I've said about Foden all along, bruv. I'd play him as a number 10, innit? Grealish. You've missed Grealish as well, you know. But that'd be way attacking. But you've missed Grealish. Unless you put Nunes and Foden in the centre, Deku on the left, Bernardo on the right, Haaland up front, and Grealish as a 10. You're not starting Grealish either, my man. Huh? No Grealish. No Alvarez. Because that's why you had a midfielder less the other day, remember? Because Man played the 2 strikers. But more Alvarez coming from the wing, innit? So you're going to throw in Phillips to make it more tight and strong, or you're going to throw in Alvarez and make it attacking? Or throw in Grealish and it's still attacking? Shouts out to you, Dedication TV. Man City's fan, finest. Shouts out to all his family as well. All of them Man City fans. He ain't really been playing this. Well, he's been saying he's done fantastic. Who, Grealish, the last 2 games. So he's been saying it's just been a catch-up with fitness team. So I reckon Grealish is due to start. So I reckon he starts against Arsenal. And he actually, the little pom-pom always plays well at Arsenal. He always does. Grealish always plays well against Arsenal. We're not one of them man that kick them little stylish players. Like, we let them kind of just run through us at times for whatever reason. But would you go? That's what I'm saying. Because you put 10 man in your team there, yeah? Would you go Phillips? Because that's what I would do. If I was a Man City fan, I'd raggo put Phillips to make sure Arsenal are all right, innit? We can attack. Odegaard, Saka, Martinelli if he's playing. The only thing is our weak link because we don't score goals. We ain't got a striker. You shot us fucking Gabriel Jesus thinking you man were bare funny, you know what I mean? Why'd you shot us Jesus? Because he don't fucking score goals. Or would you play Grealish in a more disciplined role? Or Foden more disciplined? But that's a bit fuckery to both of them, man, because they're not really central midfielders. But we'll probably play Kia Havertz, so you'll be all right. You'll be all right, you know? I'd love to see Thomas Partey back for Man City, guys. You know what I mean? Guys, do be getting a like on the video. Do be subscribing if we is new. I've just kind of forgot about someone. Let me just quickly text their ass. So sorry, people. This will take no more than 10 seconds. As you do. So yeah, I doubt Man City would go that attacking against us. I think they'll play Calvin Phillips and Nunes in the middle, and Grealish as a 10. Danny, this goes out to all the Man City fans. Enjoy having Guardiola as your manager because when he finally leaves, your club is finished. Yeah. Do you think they've got a plan B, like a Vincent Kompany? But then again, he ain't really doing well at Burnley. Arteta, I don't think he's really them Man City levels, but cool. I actually want to be broken-hearted. If Guardiola decided to leave Man City and Man City took Arteta back off us, I actually laugh. Dedication, if you're still there, If Guardiola got pissed off, or let's just pretend, remember Guardiola said one thing. If Man City's board lied to him about this financial fair play fuckery, he would walk immediately. So let's just pretend, end of the season right now, you're banned from buying people for a season or two because your board lied and manipulated the wage bill. They manipulated what agents were getting, because that's what you've been accused of, bare manipulation. And you know what I mean? Like, you're pretending Etihad Airways gave you £10 billion as a sponsor, you know what I mean? When really it's just you wanted it to look like that so you could buy people. So if all of that fuckery was proved true and Pep walked, who would you actually want to take over that ship? Because remember, it's a great team. Like, there is more than 22, you know what I mean? 11 and 11 is 22, yeah, 10, 20, yeah, 21, 22. There's more than 22 good players there. There's 2 good squads. So, whoever it was, Craig, what if it was our hold on, Craig, let me reverse this. If Arteta went to Man City, yeah, if Pep left at the end of the season, well, I'd happily exchange the managers and take Pep to Arsenal. But let's say Pep walked because Man City are fucked up of the financial fair play thing. Do you think they'll be finished if Arteta took over? Look how Man United have gone since he left. Look how Man United went. Who? Ferguson? Because Man United ain't really been right. They went David Moyes, Gus Hiddink, Mourinho, Solskjaer, and Eric Ten Hag. I don't know if I've missed someone. That's 5 since Ferguson. I don't know. I know things are going stale under Arsene Wenger, but you know what I mean? We didn't get in the Champions League again until this season, I suppose. How long has Arsene Wenger been? 5 years. You could say similar to us, bruvs. We haven't been back in the Champions League. At least Man United have won a European trophy, and that was under Mourinho. We never clocked winning this Europa League thing. I'm just sort of saying it as I see it. You seem very positive to that, Craig, and I'm liking it. I am liking it. But anyway, answer me, Craig, for that one there. What's my response? If Arteta was to take over at Man City at the end of the season, would they still be finished? Maybe they would be. Arteta wouldn't get Man City challenge. Ooh. Interesting answer. Dedication. Where you at, man? Interesting. I like it. Even if all of them names at your disposal, yeah? Because let's have it right. I'm not saying Klopp would go there, but Klopp would get them firing. I'm calling Ancelotti would, but he seems to be getting a bit old and senile, but I still like him. Who else? I don't know. I want to give it to Eddie Howe or anything, but look what he's doing at Newcastle. I'm still so surprised at Eddie Howe, because I still look at his signings when he spent poor old Bournemouth's money. Solanke, because that never really worked for a fucking, you know what I mean? Ibby, or whatever you want to call him, 15 mil. Never heard of that poor cunt again. And they used to buy people for 10 and 12 million from the Championship, though, and never Premier League players. But Howe's done all right since he started spending money at Newcastle. Do you know what I mean? Isaac's a good signing. I like him. Even if he left, hold on, let's have a look at this. This is what I'm saying, because I can imagine what you're going to say here, but let's read it. Even if he left, I would be pissed, but I don't see us falling off like Man U, because they never updated the training ground, nothing. The same from when Ronaldo was there. And that's a good point. Like, Ronaldo was like, with no disrespect to the chefs or anything, excuse me, but they didn't even change the fucking chefs, the food. Like, he said nothing, the training, he went all the apparatus, the equipment. He said everything was the same from when he was there when he was a kid, which is very true. And that's a lack of investment. And now that is something we know, that Wenger had an overhaul at this whole club, moving to the Emirates, and do you know what I mean? Sorting out a lot of the training ground. I'm pretty sure that wouldn't be an issue. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, Man City are in a very good position. The only problem would be if Pep Guardiola was to leave Man City because of the financial fair play situation, is how much of a situation you guys would be in. Now, I'm not going to say you'd have to have a fire sale, but if Man City are in such a good position, say They got told tomorrow, you can't buy no one for 2 years. So what? They're good. Only like De Bruyne, what is he, 30, 31? Mahrez is already gone. Excuse me. Do you know what I mean? Bernardo Silva, he's hinted a couple of times he's kind of wanted to go, so he'll eventually go. Harry Potter to Man City. Nah, man, that job, he got his big chance. That Potter, what's his name? Gary Potter, the Brighton manager. No. Good coach, but no, not an elite manager. Excuse me, I get that, bruvs. But I'm just saying, Man City shouldn't be able to just collapse when Pep goes, bros. That Gary Potter, whatever his name is, the Brighton guy, no. What do I mean, KDB? Kevin De Bruyne, what? What do you mean? What did I say? Cool. Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne, what? He ain't the youngest, I'm saying. Like, I said, if Man City got banned from signing people for a couple of years, their team is still good to go. Look at some of the youth players they've let go. Like, look at Jadon Sancho, like, do you know what I mean? And they've let more than that go. There's a kid at Borussia Dortmund right now. What's his name? I can't remember. A midfielder. I've mentioned him a few times on this channel. He's a central midfielder. Man City let him go there. He's playing this season and looking good at Borussia Dortmund. Do you know what I mean? Man City have got a bag of talent that they let go every season because these youths, and they're mostly English, can't get into their fucking team. So they won't sell their best youths for a couple of years. And yeah, no selling Zinchenko and Jesus to Arsenal because they might be banned. That's what I'm saying. Man City in such a position with their team. If I was them right now and I thought I was honestly going to get banned, yeah, from buying players, I'd go out in January and the summer. If this fucking look what Chelsea are doing. Putting people on 9-year contracts and spending £1 billion. Come on, man. And Chelsea ain't been banned yet. But theoretically, if Chelsea were banned, they've spent about £1 billion on 30-something players. They should be good, whether they're not good or not. You know what I mean? And that's why Pochettino was brought in, to work with a lot of this young talent, because there is a lot of good young talent. You know what I mean? From Mudrak, from Levi Colwill. Conor Gallagher, even Broja scored for them today. Forget the Sterlings that they paid too much for or bare money. Do you know what I mean? That they're never going to get their money back. What do you mean? Man said Kevin De Bruyne. What do you mean? I don't get it. Don't know. Did I say something backwards, bros? I talk so fast. Maybe you heard it wrong. Who knows? But point being, as the man himself is saying here, shouts out to you, RB. There's no big problem. And even if they was to be given a ban, they've got so many kids coming out of their ranks. It's unreal. Who is that Borussia Dortmund kid? English central midfielder at Borussia Dortmund.
I found this on the web.
It's not Jude Bellingham, you fucking idiots. That's it. James Gittins. Jamie Gittins. Come through the Man City Youth Academy. He's 19, Borussia Dortmund. He's actually a left winger. Born 204, fuck me. And he's now in the Borussia Dortmund team. He come from the Man City Academy and couldn't get a game there. Bro, Man City are cool, isn't it? Don't be like Chelsea incoming. I don't know, man. See, Chelsea are just too inconsistent. They always sack people, hire people. Potter come, Pochettino could get sacked. You know what I mean? I was talking to a Chelsea fan in the petrol station today. RB could tell you. I was like, blood, is Pochettino going to be there come January? He's like, man, if Chelsea lose tonight, he might not be back there on fucking the weekend. But Chelsea did win tonight. Do you know what I mean? Shouts out to the petrol station, brother. Do you know what I mean? What can you do? What can you say out here? But Chelsea are equipped and they got owners with money, same as Man City. Do you know what I mean? Man City are trying to be more cautious now. They're trying to duck this financial fair play thing. They're trying to they've done nothing wrong. Chelsea are just trying to manipulate it, putting man on 9-year contracts and all that. That's gonna backfire on them hard. You could say that about Chelsea. They're gonna be a meltdown if that Todd motherfucker Bowley, whatever the rascal American name is, if he went right now. What the fuck? He's got bare man on 8- and 9-year contracts. Mikhailo Mudrak, Gusto, fucking everyone they bought. You know what I mean? The kids from Holland, everywhere, bros. The Brazilians, Andre Santos, and oh man, all 8-9 year contracts. Interesting, Linda coming with the Harry Potter to City. But guys, 55 minutes on the clock. I think that is about it for this evening. Shouts out to all the real ones. Please be getting the likes on the video and do be subscribing if we is new. I can't believe Arsenal have brought out a new kit. It's actually the women's away, but they've brought it out in men. So I'm gonna have to copy it. I don't know, tomorrow, Thursday, who knows. But guys, Tuesday away at Lons. And then Sunday, Man City. But I hope there's some good views on the watch-alongs, guys. We got Man City at Lons next, Champions League. Manny will probably be with me. And then it's Arsenal, Man City. So come on, let's have a bouncing stream. And I do have a Man City fan coming on the channel. Straight after that, what is stuck in my tongue, on my teeth? Straight after that, it's Chelsea away, guys. The games are coming thick and fast. Let me just show you this kit, man. Because I really like it. And obviously, I'm going to have to buy it. Obviously, I'm going to have to buy it. Craig. There's the woman's one, a woman's, men. One moment, guys. The men's version. Then is that saying that? I don't get it, man. But I bet we're not even going to use the kit. But they've got the £80 version, Craig. And they've got the £110 version. So there's the £80 version, the men's one. Obviously, Danny AFCT has to rock. Danny AFC TV has to rock this immediately. That vegetarian gal who dead. Sorry, I don't mean to sound disrespectful. It's some Linda McCartney top. But I don't care. It looks peng, so I'm gonna buy it. But it's £80. I can't believe it. Are we even gonna use it? Like it's gone down. Let me tell you what the terminology. How do they write that? There's the 110 woman's, £80 men's. Training top 55, shorts 38. I don't know what I've done. Did I not accept? Accept the fucking whatever. Men's fit. It just says men's fit. It doesn't say if it's a kit or nothing. Print is only available on this item for the women's one. So you can't get it printed, Danny AFC TV. You pussy class. What do you mean you can't get it printed? Don't punch you in the mouth. There's Pendo. Why does it have Stella McCartney's name on the badge? But guys, from tomorrow, hopefully WB is in the house. I'm sure it's just easy, but yeah, I've got to start doing my show at 10 p.m. I've got to start going live on TikTok at the exact same time. Danny, look at the transition between us and Man United. You can honestly say when Pep goes, they will be the same team. I can't see it. I'm not saying the same team, bros, but they don't just crumble, innit? Like, I'm saying they probably don't run away with the league. Like, when Liverpool won the league, bros, out of their first 28 league games, I think they won 27. You have to be pretty much perfect to beat Man City to the title, bros. As Arsenal or Liverpool or whoever challenges them mostly this season will have to be. Thank God on the blessings for Man City losing to Wolves, but that ain't going to happen many times this season, you know? And I'm sure if there's a player out there that can fill a void in the central midfield for them or whatever they feel they've gone wrong with, you know what I mean? Because I do feel when I watch Man City, there's one player missing. There's something wrong in it. Maybe they miss a bit of Mahrez. De Bruyne's out, as Dedication TV said, you know what I mean? It obviously hurts. As I said, let us get Rice, Saliba or Saka out, bro. So we're fucked. We are absolutely fucked. If any of them, man, were to be missing. And where probably Pep would spend in January. But the thing is, with Pep and Man City, they have calmed down where they were just throwing out £50 million for fullbacks and Aki's and Walker and the one that, I don't know, went jail and now plays football again, Mendy. All of that shit must burn them, innit? But there you go. Guava Diao as well, another expensive defender. But on that note, guys, I'm out. I'll be going live on TikTok from tomorrow as well. So look out for me. Please be adding me on TikTok, Danny AFC TV, Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it, Danny AFC TV. Probably the same for Insta, but I don't give a fuck about that account. And what else? And Facebook, but that's a bit of a mad one as well, isn't it? I've got bare followers, but I don't know. It just seems all a bit foreign to me. But that's also Danny AFC TV. So please go and add me up on the social medias. I'm going to figure out how to get live on all of them at the same time, whether I need the next device, a fucking iPad or something, who knows. And I believe they're going to struggle as well. It's never going to be the same. I totally get you. But what I'm saying is, with like some of the youth they've got coming through, unless they put a total prick in charge, bruv, they're going to have all the tools. And unless the owners walk out at the same time, they're still going to be rich. So unless the owners walked out and Pep walked out, then yeah, they're fucking fucked, bruv. Like if people used to say if Abramovich walked out of Chelsea, Chelsea would be financially fucked in a week. Well, they weren't. Just some other rich bastard took them over. Do you know what I mean? Todd Bowley. And it got even worse, if that's his name. But on that note, guys, please, Craig, you are the man of the match this evening. The best comments. Shout out to Dedication TV. Craig, Linda in the house. UE, Daniel, He, Jean RB, all of the real ones. Where was Joe Montana tonight? Where's Tyler again? Where's all the real ones? Please, shout out to Lee Akers. Guys, please get the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. I'll catch you tomorrow. Hold on. Tomorrow is Champions League, no? Rah! So hold on, that's actually caught me out. All right, let me get my life and have my head in the game, innit? I better speak to Jean Arby, get me a video for the Champions League. Wow, tomorrow's Champions League, shit. Right. Question, takeover from Pep, Arteta or company? At this moment, you'd have to say it would be Arteta, but company was amazing at Burnley in the Championship. Bros, they weren't the best team in the Championship. I'm like, pound for pound, player for player. And a lot of the players that got them there haven't come to fruition so far. If they were to go straight down, he ain't going to look that great, is he? Who else is a manager that's come out of Man City? Isn't there one more? Or is it just company and Arteta doing their thing at the moment? They never formed Man City, but I can't remember. But on that note, interesting. I don't know, bros. I reckon Arteta's closer to Pep. They're the closer on tune to what Man City are doing. As Arteta obviously already worked there, he'll pretty much know what's going on. But he certainly know Pep Guardiola. Guys, get the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if you're new. Peace out. Catch you tomorrow night, yo.